Alexa, pause. Okay.
Crescendo. That was the crescendo of the song. Turn that shit. Turn that jungle music off.
Oh, because he's Puerto Rican, it's gotta be jungle?
Yeah, I didn't even know he's Puerto Rican.
Like, that's some straight up racist
Oh
stuff.
man, why do you have her like that, bro?
Hey, share that whole thing, man. Share that thing before we go live.
Oh my gosh, you got her looking like a damn wicked witch from the west.
Who?
Pelosi.
Hey, you
didn't
got
see the little
look at the link.
The thumbnail he got on the video.
No, because it's not showing up on here.
It says busted. Pelosi's.
Oh, there it goes. Now it showed up. Okay.
Yeah. We're going live in a couple seconds, guys. We're live in a couple seconds.
Hey man, she said it was a setup, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was a setup because they made her come to the shop and get her hair done.
I got my.
Just because they videotaped her doing what she was already planning to do doesn't make it a setup. A setup means that they kind of like coaxed her into coming or tricked her into coming.
Right.
Oh, so it's not a setup. Period.
No, they just videotaped her doing what she was already gonna do.
Yeah, it's just like what's his name, Chris Hansen?
How to Catch a Predator.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, this is a setup, man. I didn't know this was gonna happen, but you still came to the house of someone who you thought was 13 years old.
Right.
Damn, yeah, that's bad.
Exactamundo.
Hey man, she's getting her hair did, man. A press. What she got? Press.
I can't believe that you went live like right at the part of the. Oh my god!
Right the part,
like
right
you
the part.
just don't know the crowing by Coheed and Cambria. Like
my check.
oh my gosh! Like I can't even believe it.
I guess we don't know. How about you calm your menopause down over there?
I don't have menopause. I'm still of childbearing age.
58 is not childbearing.
I'm not 58. But if you want to live to see 58, you better hush your mouth.
G-Unit.
Broadcaster Pro. 1 second, guys. Perfect. Mic check real quick.
Yodelay.
It's Diesel.
Yodelay.
Okay.
You sound better. You don't sound.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Why?
I switched the mic to the mic on the camera.
Oh, okay. But,
Did you?
Yeah, I wasn't talking. I was talking about Rick.
Did you?
Oh.
No, you're. By the way, Lisa, that's
Okay.
true. Your audio is on point.
Oh no,
What?
no, you don't sound better.
No, her audio is on point. Yeah.
No, you sound horrible.
Me?
Yeah, you sound horrible. I apologize.
But you know what? Hold on. You want to know something though? On the playback on the show, you sound excellent.
Okay.
When we hear you, you sound horrible.
Okay.
I guess we just have to sacrifice our ears.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Okay.
You know.
Yes, because I
As
know
long as we
like
know the finished product is good.
yeah. Because I watched the shows the day after, and it's like ain't nothing wrong with you.
Ready to
Although
start?
the last show, nobody could hear me, and nobody. I mean, you could hear the volume was like really low for me and Diesel.
Okay.
Oh, so he must have met. You see how he do us?
My bad.
Well, I don't think it was intentional.
I
He
know.
might not have known, because just like I just told you how he sounds horrible to us, but on the playback he sounds perfect.
Nah,
Heavy
he
Water
was
is
silenced.
live.
He was silencing.
Hey, Heavy Water, I'm
He
about
don't
to
want our
share
voice
this
to be
real
heard.
quick, and we'll be good to go with you guys.
Black Lives Matter.
We are live. We are.
Now, what is this music? Because I'd rather be listening to Coheed and Cambria.
1 second.
Like it's like right at the part. Did you ever really know before?
Why is giving me
My
this?
face, shame to break. Oh my god, like the crowing. Oh my gosh, the crowing.
What about it?
Oh my gosh. Like he sacrificed his boo to become this superhero to save the world or to save the universe. Like, oh my gosh.
Who is this?
he had to do what he had to do. It's like, sorry, boo, like I miss you, but I gotta go and transform and I gotta be this superhero.
Who is this?
The Crowing by
Okay.
Coheed and Cambria.
I never seen that.
Remember I told you it's based on a comic book?
Correct.
It's a sci-fi comic book.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
It takes place in outer space, and there's an intergalactic battle. It's actually very similar to Star Wars.
It's
Huh?
either Star Wars or Steven Universe.
You want to know what's so funny is because every time I see Steven Universe, I swear that Steven looks like Claudio. Every single time. And I don't think that he writes Steven Universe. Otherwise, he wouldn't be like doing 50,000 shows to make money.
No, the actual show is written by a female.
Okay, yeah. But wait. His wife, she's a comic book writer too. Is it Chandra? I forgot her last name. Eckert.
Jesus
Chandra
Christ.
Eckert.
Let's go live. We're going live, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. What's going on, my sexy YouTubers, and welcome back to Ricky2365. My name is Freak, and with me today we have Lisa B and Diesel right there on the center of the screen, guys. And this is our channel, guys. Today we're gonna be talking about the Democrats and the hypocrisy on the left. The hypocrisy on the left is strong. Okay, guys. So today's show comes from our sponsor, Lisa B. Thank you so much, Lisa, for sponsoring the show today. Thank you so much. Let's going on, guys. What's going on with these issues that we seen lately? Can anybody explain to me what's going on?
They just trying to get their hair did, man. They just trying to go out in the COVID, man. Ain't nothing wrong with this. Ain't nothing wrong with this thing. 6%, baby. They know the truth.
Why couldn't she just have somebody go to her house? Why did she have to expose, everybody that was there that day, or just, leaving her house to travel there is exposure. She's like 1,000 years old, so she's high risk for this COVID. So what was she thinking? I mean, she broke all of the rules that California has.
I mean,
for her hair.
She's like Joe Biden, 77 on 177. I mean, those two guys are they have one foot on the grave. One foot on the Senate, one foot on the grave. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, can we pause for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ricky, did you say thank you or welcome all my sexy YouTubers by any chance?
I did.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You may continue.
One second. What you mean with that?
I asked because Heavy Water, he put what's up my 6 YouTubers, because that's what it sounds like you're saying because your accent.
What's going on, my sexy YouTubers? Sexy.
It does.
Sexy. Yeah. It's to uplift your morale, So
what's up, my 6 YouTubers?
My sexy YouTubers. Do I need to put my captions? Hey, there's a button on YouTube that says CC. They do an amazing job, by the way, with closed captions.
They need a bouncing ball to caption your ass.
God damn it.
I think it's lovely.
So what is the policy right now in California? We have Nancy Pelosi. I think she's been in, and she knows better. She's the Speaker of the House, and she's been in Congress on the Senate for 76 terms, making her the longest dinosaur on Earth.
No, she can't be longer than Biden. I read somewhere that when Biden first entered into the Congress that somebody else in the Congress was born in the 1800s. Like the oldest person in Congress at the time that Biden started was actually born in the 1800s.
All right, so look, what's the problem with her getting her hair did? Like, really?
You don't know?
What is the
problem?
policy? I
They
mean,
could have denied her services.
no, we should be asking right now, what is the policy in California?
She said, she called them. She's like, look, I know we're on lockdown. I know that no salons can be open. Correct. I know that y'all are all unemployed right now, basically, but I can't have these grays showing. So can you open up the shop personally for me? Okay. You know, because, you know, I'm above the law. I don't have to follow any of the restrictions. I don't have to do what the California citizens have to do.
Hey, can you do it? No, we cannot. Goodbye. Like, what the hell? They chose to do it. They chose to take our money. All right.
The blame is not on.
Who cares? Who cares?
The blame is not. Hold on. Who cares is all of the out of work people that live in California. If it's okay for her to get her hair done, it should be okay for everybody else to get their hair done so the salons can open and so that the salon people can get back to work and make money. That's the problem. Hey guys, she's a hypocrite.
Some of the
and she didn't have a mask on.
So when rappers, Trump don't wear no mask. Trump only wears a mask when he's forced to do it.
And does he say it must be mandatory? No, so he's not a hypocrite. She is.
Yeah, well, she said it must be mandatory.
Oh yes.
I don't think the problem here is wearing. Yes. I don't think the problem here is that they open the salon for her.
Yes,
I think
she is a lawmaker. That's what she does. That's like her job. Her job is to make the law.
So she mandated.
She wants to. She wants to.
No. Did she do it?
What does that have to do with what she's promoting?
Trump wears a mask.
But he's not advocating for masks to be mandatory, so he's not a hypocrite. She advocates for masks to be mandatory. Therefore, she's a hypocrite.
Okay. That's how that works.
Actually, that's exactly how it works.
No, that's how that works. Okay. So because you advocate for something and you can't change your mind on it, is that what you're saying?
She's not changing her mind on it. She just got caught without it.
Okay.
That's not changing her mind.
Do you advocate for breaking the law?
I never advocate for breaking the law.
I think that's the main issue. The main issue is that she's breaking the law, you know?
I never advocate for breaking the law. I actually don't advocate for very much.
So you so what I'm saying, you rather people be law-abiding citizens, correct?
I rather people to just leave me alone.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to, did you see that?
If you want me to be honest, what I advocate is for do what you want, just as long as it don't affect me.
I asked what you advocate for.
That's what I advocate for. I don't. I'm not a person that promotes or advocates or joins or signs petitions or do surveys. I'm not that person. You want to know why? Because I don't like people like that, to be caring about them like that.
That's what I'm saying. So why should we sit here and care about if she wants to get her hair did? Yes, okay. Most of the salons are closed.
Most in California, they are all closed.
Who cares? Like, who cares?
I'm pretty sure the unemployed people care.
They care about her getting her hair done in this one salon?
No, I'm pretty sure that they care.
That's what, $50, $100, $200, whatever she made.
Hey guys, give me a break real quick. I need a break, guys. I need a break. Listen up, guys. Listen up, guys. Listen up.
For $200.
Guys, listen up real quick. Listen up real quick. So we have Toya on the phone line right now. So hey, Toya, welcome to the show. What's going on?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm just calling to say hi to my cousin. His name is Monkey. I don't know how this thing works, so.
Hey, you just say your. Hey, just
and I don't
speak
know
your
anything,
mind.
like I don't have anything to say about Nancy Pelosi. I just wanted to say hi to Marky.
I know, don't worry. We're gonna hold you hostage right here. So, we are talking. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Diesel, hey, you got the mic, man.
Hey, they don't call me Marky on the chat.
Oh,
But,
okay.
hey,
Like
Mark
Marky
Littrell,
Mark and the
I
Funky
guess.
Bunch.
correct. That's my nickname. Yes.
Well, I guess kind of, yeah. That's not where it came from.
Quick question,
I
Toya.
just was gonna say hi.
I tell you a quick question. Anything else that you want to tell us about Marcus?
I can give you so many stories, but he has probably twice as many. So then, no. That's nuclear. What is that? You don't set off nuclear bombs because we can all kill each other, like that.
Okay.
So basically, what you're saying is he's pooped in his pants at least 3 times in public.
No.
Probably 5, bro. Probably 5. Probably 5. But hold on, before you go, hey, Toya, before you go,
Okay. Yeah.
honest question, right? If someone opens up a shop for you, right, in a place that's closed, the whole state's closed. They open up the shop because you got clout, you got privilege in this state, or you got privilege, period. Is it their fault for opening the shop, or is it your fault, the fact that you want to get your hair done and you go to the shop?
You totally
this is the craziest thing about
stuff there.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it does matter
about all of this, right? This is the craziest thing about all of it. So, like, I remember, COVID started and whatever, and then there was like J-Lo and A-Rod going to the gym, and then there was like, so now it's Nancy Pelosi going to the hair salon. And what I keep thinking is, excuse me, if I'm wealthy, people come to see me. So, like, if you want to do my hair, come to my whatever mansion I have. He lives in California. It's probably on some beach in Malibu. I don't know where she lives. But anyway, come see me, do my hair, and then go about your life. Like, why am I coming to see you? This just doesn't seem like something a rich person does. But I don't know because I'm not rich. So I don't really have an opinion on it. Maybe she should have been wearing a mask. Here, you can get your hair cut or whatever, and as long as everybody's wearing a mask, and they make you wait outside until it's your turn. I don't know it seems like the rules are different state by state, and maybe California is different. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have an opinion either way. I don't know, because they were fine and they were doing great, and then it turned terrible. I don't really know. Yeah. I can't say whose fault it is. I just will say, why didn't she get them to come to her house to do her hair? Is that like something politicians can't do? Beyonce would do that.
Yeah. Rich people do that. Basketball players, all the people in the bubble right now that's playing basketball, there's a barber that comes to them to do their hair.
Exactly.
So okay.
Great idea. I don't know how many people it takes to do her hair. Maybe she has a separate colorist and somebody else who does the haircut. I don't know. I'm not rich and fancy, but like maybe she didn't want all those people in her house, or it would have been faster. I have no idea. Also, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like a lot to say on it. Everybody has broken a COVID rule. Like everybody's done something. So.
Toya, I got to tell you that I'm with you in this matter. I have breaking the COVID rule at work, at home, going to the mall before it was open. Going to the clinic. I mean, just doing things. Are you in New York, or can you tell me the state where you at?
I'm in Maryland.
Maryland. How you see the people getting with these COVID rules? Are they adhering by the rules? What you see on your daily routines? Do you think people are following the rules or not?
So my daily routine. I had a baby July 16th. So
congratulations! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I haven't been out like that. And then before that, I was terrified of getting COVID with a baby. So I wasn't really out then either. So I only go to the grocery store and like Target, stuff like that. And all those stores here say you have to wear a mask. And I see people wearing masks. They have restaurants and stuff open that's spaced out outside, and some of them have tables in the street. But I still am getting, takeout and coming home. As far as I can tell, people are following it, but I don't really know like what these stages mean. So I think we're about to go to stage 3 on Friday, and I don't 100% know what that means, but like I haven't really been going out with that. I've been a little busy.
Lisa, you should know something about
I think
Maryland,
this area,
about stage
yeah, I
3.
think this area is doing pretty well with it. Like I think people have been listening. I haven't seen any crazy stories where people are like punching people saying you got to wear a mask. I haven't seen that because pretty sure you have to wear a mask here.
You know what? I got to tell you, here in Arizona, where I'm at, people are not following the rule. There's no such a thing. Just people are just going crazy. I don't know, Diesel. How about you in Texas and Lisa in North Carolina?
I go. They're following the rules 100%. I just came from the dentist today, and I had an appointment, and I had to stop at the door. I had an appointment. I had to stop at the door, pick up my phone, then go wait in the car while I call the what is the person who
Receptionist.
The receptionist to tell him I'm here, and then she said, "Okay, well, I'll call you back to tell you when you can come inside," because there wasn't she wouldn't let me in with another patient or whatever in there.
That's how my waxing place is.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So they're doing it here. Plus, I can't go to HEB without a mask. I can't go to certain places without a mask. So it becomes part of my gear now.
Just like Lisa said, that's in my waxing place, the same thing, Lisa.
That's my and then when they come in, they check your temperature. I'm like,
yep, they check your temperature.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was hot outside, bro. If it looks,
they make you sit out
and
then you gotta sit there and wait and to cool off. They gotta check your temperature like 2-3 times.
I gotta negotiate with them and tell them I don't have COVID. Like, hey man, it's 103 outside.
No, I'll be like, look, I'm sorry, but I got a date tomorrow, so we getting things waxed, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Toya, before we let you go, anything else you want to say to us?
Okay, Nancy Pelosi. Okay. So we all know why she went to.
You guys are funny. No, nothing really.
Nancy
have a great show.
Hey, Toya, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for for the phone call, and congrats with the baby. Okay, we're very happy for you and your family.
I'll call you after this.
All right,
thank you. All right.
Take it out. Okay, Diesel. So you got your family on speed dial. Okay, what's going on? They're coming here to, they're coming here to, to check on you.
I post it on my social media all the time.
Okay.
I big up the show. I'm wearing the merch. If you guys see it, this is the RT365 merch. Go ahead and copy your own. You see how it goes with my feet. Any damn way, let's go. 365.
Any damn way, baby. There we go.
Any damn way. Hey man, I promote the show, man.
That's good, man.
Once you get something you love, you promote it. You share it with your family.
We're waiting on that lady over there on the right side, to start promoting the show. Well, finally, she did something good today. She figured out that the audio from the camera is much better than using whatever she was using before. What were you using before, Lisa?
So I thought it was the mic in the headset, but I think that it was the mic in the laptop.
You were using the laptop mic?
But because I don't know how
Jesus Christ, that's probably why the whole time.
But when I was looking at the Zoom and I was just checking, my settings like I always do, I'm like, wait, this thing for mic has a drop down button. And then when I clicked on the drop down button, the camera was up there. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know it had a microphone. And then, that's okay. That's why it's like that. It's a mic. I thought that was the design.
So the consensus now. Go ahead, give me your consensus. I think Nancy should have had somebody come to the house. I understand she needed her hair did. She should have came to the house. She broke the rule. And I believe this shows that all politicians, they lie. They say one thing in public and do another.
Yeah.
That business, let's be real. If I'm someone of importance, I'm taking all the cameras. I don't want none of that evidence there. that business should definitely be blacklisted.
Why?
Because why, bro? Why are you recording me with no mask on just for political?
Do you think that that's why, or do you think it's their regular security cameras that they have in their building all the time?
Who decided to say, "Hey, let me put these her getting her hair done on the news"? Like,
so you are opposed to whistleblowers?
110%.
Oh my God! Okay.
110%. I'm gonna tell you right now, 110%. Yep.
Okay.
I am opposed to them.
Okay.
And that's my own personal opinion, because I'm not saying I operated in the dark, but the things that we did, if there was a lot of whistleblowers, a lot of democracy wouldn't be handed out. Let me just tell you that.
Okay, well, this is Nancy Pelosi getting her hair done after she talks daily about how the president needs to do better about COVID, and that people need to stay on lockdown, and people need to be forced to wear a mask. This is not top secret, inter-country activity. So this was actually well needed to be whistle blown, and I thank you, Shop, for doing that.
Nah, I think that's your opinion. I think the shop should have, and then if you really think about it, I'm a business, so this is not good for business for me to go ahead and release this, and because now I'm looking at it from when other people want to come to my shop. I'm being recorded. I'm probably might make the news. Like, I don't want to go there.
I don't know of any shop that doesn't have security cameras inside their.
Yeah, that's a common factor in every business.
Recorded.
Okay, but they're not. I'm not afraid of showing up on Channel 9 News.
I mean, it's not like she's going to a strip club. She's going to a salon.
She was breaking the law. They were reporting a lawbreaker. It's like what do you call it? Those hotlines.
They were snitching.
No, those Crime Stoppers. There you go.
What?
This is what I'm seeing here, guys.
Out here in the street, and we worried about you getting your hair done. Next.
The law is the law.
I mean, I don't think this is the problem, guys. I think that one of the biggest issues right here that we're facing is that she is the Speaker of the House. She's not Joe Rowe from District 76 on somewhere, Boondock 3. She's the Speaker of the House. She sits behind the president, Donald J. Trump. Next to the vice president. When they do, she holds a position, and then if the system is broken from the top. It's going to trickle down all the way to the citizens. So, do you think that she's mad?
100% hypocrite. She's absolutely wrong. I am kind of like, it's good this information came on my lap, but in actuality, who didn't really think about that she was lying? Like, all the politicians lie, but this right here, it should definitely give her a humbling moment, and it's like, yo. Your shit does stink too.
Oh, really? It gave her a humbling moment.
It should. I said it should.
Hey, Ricky, can you play that last thing I sent you?
I said it should.
Okay, one second.
If it did, it said it should. But
we have her response to the situation.
Let me see this.
You have it.
I have it. 1 second.
Okay. I don't think that was it.
One second, Lisa. I got your internet. I think your connection is. Are you getting disconnected, Lisa?
Me?
Yeah, I think your internet is rebooting.
I don't live in the country anymore.
Is that you, Lisa?
I should download.
I don't live in the country anymore, and it was DSL. It wasn't dial-up. But now I'm in the land of fiber optics.
Oh, yeah. Okay. One second. I got it right here. So this is not your video. 1 second. I have to copy it real quick. That's
what
her.
About this other guy, Como? I want to see
Cuomo.
Whatever. I want to see what he did. Cuomo.
So I'm gonna put her on full screen, okay? Full screen.
Yeah, Como.
No, not Como. Like, Como se llama?
All right, listen up, guys.
It's Cuomo.
All right, here we go.
I
Here we go. The
appreciate the
video right here. Let
question.
me see this.
And let me just say this. I take responsibility for trusting the word of a neighborhood salon that I've been to over the years many times. And that when they said, well, we're able to accommodate people one person at a time, and that we can set up that time, I trusted that. As it turns out, it was a setup. So I take responsibility for falling for a setup. And that's all I'm going to say on that.
Do you think you owe the service industry an apology? I just spoke to a San Francisco barber who's a fan of yours. He supports you, but he thinks you owe the service industry an apology.
Well, I don't. I think that they owe that this salon
Share.
me an apology for setting up. But I will say this, in fairness to him and in sympathetic to him, we have to get our country moving again. And I will not let this subject take away from the fact that we have 180,000 plus people who have died from this virus. Since we passed the bill, more than half of those people have died since we passed the legislation. 4.6 million, I know, 4.6 million have become infected since we passed the legislation. And there are answers. There are scientific answers for this. 96,000 people have died since we passed the HEROES Act. So they want to jump on this. I think it's really important for us to pass the bill so in a scientific way we can address the virus and we can bring people back to work. I have been inundated by people who are in the hair service industry saying, thank you for calling attention to this. We need to get back to work.
Okay, looks like she got something going on. I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna give you, with a bow and tie. Anyway, so when you are unapologetic, she seems like she feels that she owes no apology to nobody. Okay, and then she misspoke again when it comes to the CDC numbers. She's talking about the 180,000 people who's being infected by, 180,000 people that died out of COVID, when we know that they just released a statement a week ago saying 94% of these things are not just related to COVID. So, I don't think that the issue on their where she go to the grooming place, to PetSmart, where she goes. I don't think that that's a big issue. I think that I think the bigger issue here is that PetSmart didn't have like a sign on the front like, hey, if you bring your hair here, I'm sorry. You know what I'm trying to say. So
you're trying to call her a dog, is what you're trying to call her.
I mean, hey, that's funny. So I'm looking at it right now because I know I did this in homework. It's called a Straw Man Fallacy. It happens when somebody appears to refute the original point made, but is actually arguing a point that wasn't initially made. So we don't care. I mean, we do care about the deaths. We do care about it. Those are actual facts. So she's refuting something with actual facts, but she's literally not talking about what really happened. So
those aren't the facts, by the way.
Well, whatever she thinks, whatever she's spewing out of her mouth that she thinks is facts, whatever. Like, I got you, but this is what every politician really does. No one really addresses the real situation. You know what? I take it back. When Donald J. Trump said, when they were like, hey, you're being racist, why are you calling it a Chinese virus? He was like, the virus comes from China. That's why I'm calling it what it is. I think he's probably the only person that's been direct, but majority of politicians skate around the facts. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Who really cares about this? She's just going to do what she does best. I thought she was going to be apologetic. I thought she was going to be remorseful, but obviously we see now that they're stuck in their ways. Power has power. Power knows no limit. You know what I'm saying? Why should I explain myself? I go to this salon all the time. Like, what? That doesn't refute the fact that the business should be closed. Like, what? Whatever. So, well, I'm done.
My thing is that, I mean, if she is able to be out and about like that at her age, it just shows you that COVID is not as big of a deal as the hype makes it out to be, because she is among the vulnerable. She is 1,565 years old, out and about in a public place with no mask. She is of the vulnerable population.
What if she already has the what is it called, the antidote? What if she already has?
I don't think she got the vaccine already. You know, I know that this is what I heard. This is based on what I know, that before you go to PetSmart to get your hair done, you gotta have your rabies.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta have your rabies shot.
You gotta have your shots and your
you gotta have your shit together. You know, so I'm sure she got the basics, you know, covered. But I don't know about the COVID vaccine.
I'm pretty sure she's fixed, though. I mean, look how old she is. She's got to be fixed.
You saying she got the veterinarian special? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, at that age, she's got to be fixed.
Hold on, let me do a special shout out to the people in the chat. Heavy Water, what's going on? I see you out there. You know what I'm saying, Heavy in the chat. Actually, you're the only one in the chat. Okay, what's up, Heavy Water? I see you out there, baby.
I think we lost Amy due to the time.
Are we going on the next thing? What's this? Como?
Cuomo.
I wanted to bring something. You guys want to bring Cuomo real quick?
Yeah, I'll talk about Como.
Okay, because I want my next topic will be something about Biden. You know, so I'm concerned about him. You know, on a real note. So let's bring Cuomo. So what we know about Cuomo is that he got caught having a conversation with ex-Trump supporter and long life attorney. Oh
no, I thought you were going to talk about the other thing. He was caught out and about. Also, like, I don't think, did you not? So it was okay, never mind. But I thought you were talking about the other stuff.
Let him introduce it, man. Let him.
He wasn't introducing what I said, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Are we talking about the when he got spotted?
Go ahead.
When he was in the streets?
Go ahead.
Are we talking about the one without the mask, or are we talking about the one when he got caught on the phone?
Do whichever one you want.
Okay, so he was caught in a conversation with a Trump's ex-attorney, and then the media is raging about this situation. So how do you feel about people that talks? I'm going to ask you, Lisa, since you're the female on the show. How you feel about people that talks regards to women in that way?
I don't have an opinion with it because I'm pretty sure I talk about women in an inappropriate manner as myself. So. I know,
but you gotta be.
But I'm not a hypocrite, so I'm not gonna say, "Oh, how dare he?" When I know that I talk about women, sex, and their bodies as well. So
it would be it's professional and it's appropriate, is what you're saying?
When I talk about getting it on with women, no.
So we got to think it. So let's not play. Well, I can't. Okay, you know what? Bet you can't answer it. Okay, I'm gonna answer it.
No, I just said I don't have an opinion. That's my answer.
So what is sexual harassment to you?
He wasn't sexually harassing anybody over the phone talking to Cohen.
I didn't ask you that. I said, what is sexual harassment?
Didn't you just give us a definition of whatever it was about bringing up something that doesn't have to do with nothing?
No. You already answered the question. You said you had no opinion. You already
but I would like for you to stay on topic.
I am, and I'm asking you what sexual harassment is to you, because apparently you're saying that it's okay to do that stuff because you do it. So is your actions not sexual harassment in nature?
This is not an issue of sexual harassment. He wasn't sexually harassing Michael Cohen. So that's why this doesn't make any sense.
I'm asking you
a private conversation with someone talking about sex is not sexual harassment.
So I think
the definition of sexual harassment, right? What is the definition of sexual harassment to you?
Harassing someone in a sexual manner.
So sexual harassment can be verbal. It could be verbal. It could be nonverbal. Okay.
I understand that you have your definitions, but has nothing to do with this conversation.
Did you literally just say, I understand that you have facts, but we're not going to use them?
I said definitions, but it has nothing to do with this. He was having a conversation with Michael Cohen.
Okay, but when Trump had a conversation with whomever inside the bus, and he says, I'm going to grab her by her, you know.
He wasn't sexually harassing nobody.
They were having a conversation, the two of them. That's not sexual harassment.
So is that okay? That's what I'm asking.
Of course it's okay. They're just having a conversation.
So conversations that are being held between two people that are actively engaging in the conversation, right? Talking about sexual stuff in a workplace or wherever, it's okay to talk about that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So when another person hears it and then gets offended by it, is that not also considered sexual harassment if I hear about it and get offended by it?
This situation does not apply. This was a recorded conversation that was played for the press. If people are offended by that, then don't listen to the press. That's not the same as a coworker standing next to two dudes at the water cooler talking about whose vagina is the tightest. It's not the same situation.
Yeah.
I got you.
So
if you don't want to see Nancy Pelosi get her hair done, then change the channel.
Oh my gosh.
Plain and simple.
I need you. That is not the same thing. That is, how do you go from sexual harassment to Nancy Pelosi getting her hair done?
You literally said if you don't want to hear the situation.
You make zero sense.
You literally say if you don't want to hear the situation,
I don't care. So first of all, my point was about her being a hypocrite. It was not about whether she got her hair done or not. I could care less about her getting her hair done. It was about her being a hypocrite.
Why are you worried about hypocrite? Change the channel.
Okay.
Hey guys, why
am I worried about my lawmakers being hypocrites? Because I live in freaking America, gosh darn it.
Yeah, but you're not worried about somebody sexually talking derogatory or in a sexual nature about
a private conversation between two people? No.
So my chick, she went to a business and she was under the influence that.
Do you not understand that you are not?
I don't get it.
You are not having the same conversation. You make zero sense.
The conversation is this.
Zero sense.
The conversation is this.
How does one being a hypocrite have to do with sexual harassment?
And just because you keep saying I make zero sense doesn't
because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't prove your point. Just by attacking. I continually attack does not make the point.
What point am I making?
By speaking
you're
louder,
the one that started the conversation.
By speaking louder,
I need you to make the point.
Make your point.
What point am I making?
The point
I need you to make a point.
The point I'm making is this. When it comes, we talked about sexual harassment. You put your hands up. Oh, I don't care. You know, I don't really, I don't have any viewpoint about it. But it's wrong. Anybody.
No, I said
anybody,
I don't.
Hold up. From anybody.
That's not what I said.
Any reasonable person.
That is not what I said. You misquoted me, and I need you to correct that. I said I don't have any opinion about people talking about sex. I did not say I don't have opinion about sexual harassment. That wasn't the question you asked. That is not what I said.
So you don't have an opinion about someone talking about sex because you do it.
Talking about sex is not sexual harassment.
Literally saying
talking about sex is not sexual harassment.
Okay, guys, listen up. Give me 1 second. Real quick.
See, you're being slanderous because you're saying I said I didn't have any opinion about sexual harassment. That is not what you asked me.
Guys.
So when we have a conversation,
not what you asked me.
There's a limit of maturity.
Guys, 1 second, please.
That has to come in.
Yeah, and you.
Okay, guys. So we were talking about real quick. We have an issue with the audio. My bad. So Lisa, what was your point again?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What was your point again? Into the whole.
My point is, I never said anything about whether I had an opinion about sexual harassment or not. Talking about sex is not the same as sexual harassment, and I want that corrected right now.
Correct. Look, corrected. Talking about sex is different from sexual harassment. If they were talking about your daughter,
and I never said that I had no opinion about sexual harassment.
All right, I didn't say that. I'm asking a question. Now, if they were to talk about your daughter in that manner, would it be okay? That's the question.
I don't have a daughter.
See what I'm talking about? So literally, she cannot put herself in the shoe of anyone else except for herself. And
correct.
This is why
I am not a sympathetic or empathetic person. Okay. I will be the first to tell you that.
So I'm literally talking to Johnny Robot. So Johnny
absolutely.
Robot,
if you would have just led with that, I would have said that.
But that's what you do. Whenever it doesn't affect you, you put up your hands. Nobody cares about Nancy Pelosi.
I am not a sympathetic or empathetic person.
Nobody cares about it.
Which is why I have the uncomfortable laughs when I'm talking about people's death. That's why my favorite meme is a picture of Joseph Stalin saying, dark humor is like food. Not everybody gets it. I am not a sensitive person. I am not empathetic. I'm not sympathetic. I am a cold person. I have 2 ex-husbands that will tell you that. So if you would have led with that, we could have cut all that out because I would have been open and honest with you. That's my personality. I'm very direct. I'm very matter of fact. That's how I am. That's who I am.
And you're very biased. That's what we can obviously see.
What bias is that? I'm biased about myself.
That's his opinion. That's his own opinion.
When you're not able to put yourself in other people's shoes,
it just means that I'm not an empathetic person.
It just, and you cannot.
I don't know how many times I say I don't even like people.
Like this. And you can't have conversations like stuff like this because you're not from the you're.
I lack social skills. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Anything else? I mean,
you should have let off with that.
These are things I talk about all the time about myself. So I have no idea why it's a surprise to you.
So, all right. So besides,
I want to be a chief overlord of the world and build work camps.
So besides her, if a guy was to do that, there's a limit. So we've reached into a era where guys can't be guys, or it's the PC era, whatever era we're in right now. Okay. Is it okay to be talking about sex if we're having a private conversation? Now, I think if you're, like I said, I think if you're in the safety confines of your house, so there's parameters behind it, your house, excluding public places. This is not a business event, whatever. Because once you leave the confines of your house, hopefully they're not recording you in your house too. But once you leave the confines of your house, you are subject to persecution and judgment.
Well, I have to disagree, Diesel. Okay. So I'm gonna put my 2 cents right here. Okay. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm wrong. So I want you guys in the chat to reach heavy water. Some of you guys. So there, Amy, we know that you're not there. So Amy.
It's because we're on too late for her, but she does watch it the next day sometime.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Amy, then, for the support. So this is what I'm saying, we do have freedom of speech, I don't believe that talking about sex in any matter should be considered sexual harassment, unless you are harassing someone. Or you are making that like a video, or you're about to send that message to someone else in the future, something derogatory or something of sexual manner that can be identified as sexual harassment. Okay. But now, Diesel, I want to go back to your point, okay? And then I think that you hit it right. You hit the nail right on the head. When you're talking about your own experience, and you're talking about, hey, I have a daughter, and this to me is very personal. So can you elaborate more on what's your point into this situation? And let me, before you do that, I wanna play the audio from that we're talking about. Listen up.
Yeah, go ahead. Play the audio.
No, that one. 1 second, right here.
You know, I'm always careful when I talk to media, you know?
Right.
Do you know how many phone calls I've gotten from people at ABC who say that reporters are calling and lying about things they heard about me to try to get stories about me when I was at ABC? Guys calling and saying, I heard he was the Charlie Rose of ABC, used to invite women to the hotel and open his bathroom. Do I look like the kind of guy who's got to do that?
Sure, why not? But you're
lying. So I already have a good source that says that he forced one woman to have sex. I just want to know if you've ever heard anything like that. There is no woman.
Right.
There is none of that.
So here's the problem.
Women who do work there saying, oh yeah, you know, some of these men, and naming me with other guys, you know, we bumped into each other once in the elevator and he put his hand on my shoulder and he made me really uncomfortable. I mean, what the
It's a problem. And now
So I'm careful with the media always.
Right.
I've always told you, the media is not your friend.
No.
So the one point that I see here that happened twice is when he's talking to Michael Cohen. You know, I'm talking about Chris Cuomo. Michael Cohen tried to stop him twice. Okay, twice by saying, "Here's the problem," you know, and then because he talked in two instances about something that he did to a woman. I think on the second in the second event was when he put his hand over a woman's shoulder into an elevator. That rather, if it's unwanted from that woman, that we don't know, that could be, if it's unwanted, that could be, that is sexual harassment if it's unwanted. So let's go back to your point, Diesel. I know that we agree on Lisa's point. I just want to hear your point.
Yeah, it's just I already know how guys look at females in the workplace, especially with guys who have power. I'm a guy, so I can see that. I can see how people become drunk with power. I have daughters. I can see how I didn't even have to have daughters to realize this. I have aunties. I have females in my life. So you don't have to have a daughter to say, well, I don't know. You have some type of female that got you in the world because you're here. And all you have to do is just put them in the shoes. Like, okay, what if he was touching her on the shoulder in an unwanted way, blah, 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 blah. How, you know? So, and then you got to think about it, you know, what people do to get that clout, to say, you know what, if I do tell on him, this is what's going to happen, but I can advance my career if I don't. So that pressure is something that we need to address. I can understand if it's mutual. I can understand that it's wanted, okay, but especially guys in the workplace, some guys, they're just horny toads, man, and they don't know how to separate work from play, man. And they're predators, and I don't like that. I mean, you can look at all the news right now, all the people that got caught up in doing what they do, they're predators. So that's all I was saying. I'm not down with sexual harassment. I can see how people can say certain things and it could be skewed as something else and he meant a different thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you touching someone else on the shoulder. Like, you have no reason. Was she in danger? Like, no, don't do that. Don't touch me. You know, plain and simple.
And then I just want to make clear for everybody over there watching that this show, not anybody on this show, support or endorse sexual harassment, sexual assault. So, and we are with all you guys out there.
No, Lisa does not support sexual harassment, sexual assault. She's just saying that she doesn't relate to what were you saying, that she can understand people talking about females in a way because she does that. So she doesn't support sexual assault or sexual harassment at all. She knows it's wrong. We all know it's wrong.
Right. I understand, like, there's a place. So
right.
that was just two people having a telephone conversation. Right. They weren't at work at the water cooler while ladies are walking by.
So I got a question on that. If I'm having a conversation with you on the telephone right? Is it right for you to record me?
Well, it depends on the state that you're in.
No.
Yes,
I don't
it
want you
does.
to do that. I don't want you to do that.
Some states are two-party states. Some states are a one-party state.
No. I want you from your perspective, from what you believe. I know what the whatever the law. I know you're going to spew the law. I want you to try to come down to earth. If I'm speaking to you, should I always expect whenever I'm on with the phone call, and we're in a state that is allowing it, right, for you to record, that you're going to record my conversation?
Yes.
I should always expect that.
Yes, everybody. You know, I think I'm
not recording the conversation.
I'm saying
yes.
I'm saying yes.
Should people?
I'm not recording the conversation because, to be honest, I don't know how. Even if I wanted to.
Come on, don't.
I don't. Even if I wanted to, I don't know how.
Would you though? Would you?
It depends on who I'm speaking to.
No, I will do it.
If it's you, I don't have a reason to record you, but there may be somebody I may need to record a conversation with,
knowing that he might do something or might say something.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think this was? Hey, I'm a bait him in and pretend I'm gonna let his guard down. And I'm gonna get the juicy information out of him. Now I'm gonna leak this.
No, it's my understanding that Michael Cohen was. It was discovered after his arrest that he was notorious for recording conversations with everybody.
Correct.
And, allegedly, he has like a buttload of
bunch of videos and a bunch
with a lot of people.
This is what I'm saying, guys. You know, I want to say for everybody watching the show and then pass the show, you know, share the show, you know, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget about that, guys. People should have the fear of God. And if you don't believe in God, you should have the fear of whatever, you know, out there, you know, whatever supreme aliens, you know, that whatever you say negative in a derogatory manner, in a inappropriate sexual matter, you know, to anybody that you're speaking, even if it's your brother, your mother, your father, I don't care. They should be recording you. Okay, anything that you're saying that is crazy, you know, people should be recording you to turn you into the police, you know, call the FBI. I'm telling you, put the fear of God on those individuals, you know, don't tell them nothing, just record them and then send that shit, you know, to the police. Okay, because that's the only way that we're going to be able to get America to where it needs to be. Okay, we need to make America great again. Baby.
So that sounded almost like, was it Hitler propaganda? About telling the little children to snitch their parents out. Is that correct, Lisa?
That would have been found in every type of
dictator.
So like,
I think
Hitler did it, Stalin did it, the Khmer Rouge did it, the Viet Cong did it. I forgot the name of that group in Peru.
We do it. United States. The United States does it right now. The United States does it right now. This video is being recorded. You know, somebody is having a copy of this video. Every conversation that you play, somebody's made a data of every single phone call. Okay, without warrant. Every single one. Trust me when I say that.
So let me ask you a question. So if I'm fair in God that this conversation was recorded, when would I show my true intentions? Because I'm holding out. I'm putting a front on.
Yeah, hopefully never. Hopefully you die with that, you know?
And is that okay? Because
I'm gonna put it to you this way, you know. There's millions of people that went through Earth, you know, they live their life and they die, and then they always have something behind their back, you know, thinking about, I want to kill that person. But they never did it because they are afraid of the law, you know, the consequences, you know. You know, and then you can, you know, there's only but a few people that have accomplished things like Hitler and Stalin and Che Guevara and Fidel Castro and Osama bin Laden because they didn't fear the consequences, you know. And then, you know, I'm grateful to say that Osama bin Laden, a piece of shit, dead, you know, on the bottom of the ocean. Well, probably some fish eat it and poop his fucking body. You know?
I want to disagree with you on the Fidel Castro part.
Well, okay, why on the Fidel Castro? I mean, he was a murderer, you know? He killed hundreds of thousands of people in Cuba.
Just because somebody kills hundreds and thousands of people doesn't necessarily mean that they are without fear. In fact, with him specifically, I'm confident that he killed all those people because of fear.
I gotta tell you, I gotta give it to you, on regard to the fear. But when you are from Cuba and you have to make a line of 2 hours and you have a something like this that tells you how much bread you can buy for the month for a family of 4, and it's not going to last you a week, then fuck Fidel Castro.
Okay, but you're talking about policy and not his personality. It's not. This two different things. When it comes to him, I don't. He did a lot of bad things, but personality-wise, I do not feel that he has the same personality disorders as a Hitler or a Stalin or a Pol Pot.
I don't know what to tell you either. I'd be
so. Okay. I mean,
he does have personality disorders, but they are not sadistic or psychotic, or it is not. He does not have the same issues as Hitler, Stalin, or Pol Pot. He has issues, but trust me, it's not the same.
So the reason he was killing the people, it was like a Kung Fu Panda 2. I don't know if you saw Kung Fu Panda 2. When the peacock, he started killing all the pandas because he had he had a prophecy that the panda would kill him one day. So
I don't know if there was a prophecy involved, but so he is someone who. So in the beginning, Fidel had great intentions. Everything that he was saying and promoted in the beginning was true. He was out there working the fields with the people and everything like that. But when the country went bust financially, he's got his brother Raul in one ear and his BFF Che in the other ear talking about communism. And so he had to make a drastic change. But in doing that, there was a lot of opposition. And when you work so hard to get somewhere, and it wasn't like he struggled, he was a lawyer. In case anybody knew, he was a lawyer. He wasn't like a poor guy. But when you work so hard to get somewhere, like a baby, it's very hard to let go, right? Mm-hmm. So it's the fear of losing is what made him kill all those people. The fear of losing, the inability to let go. That's what caused him to kill. Whereas Hitler is sadistic, right? Stalin is sadistic. Oh, Pol Pot is the devil. So it's yes, he had personality issues. He's effed up in the head, but it just wasn't psychotic like them. I don't equate Fidel to them. They are all. Now, I'm not saying he's great. He's still bad, but just. He wasn't straitjacket crazy. He was pop a pill crazy. See the difference?
Okay.
I cannot sit down here and then just debate if he's a good guy or a bad guy. But I got to tell you, man, this guy. There's a reason why people are fleeing from Cuba. Since before he died. So.
Well, yes, that's because of the policies, but all of that was a result of his fear.
But his fear made him sadistic.
I don't think, not sadistic. He probably very rarely participated in the torture. That's what crazy people. So Che Guevara. That's a sadistic mofo.
Lisa, we can say the same thing about
participated in the torture. So just shooting someone is not as crazy as the actual torture and enjoying it and loving it.
Lisa, you can say the same thing about Hitler. You can say the same thing about Hitler. He didn't participate in most of the torture. Still Hitler.
Hitler had people do it. He didn't get
but Hitler designed it. He had visions and created it. it wasn't hands-on because, well, I believe he was a germaphobe, so it wasn't hands-on, but it was still his brainchild.
Well,
he still masterminded. Most of the nasty, dirty stuff is, especially after they switched over to socialism and communism, that was done by Che Guevara. That's a sick mofo.
So is the person who designed the torture, or the person who actually carries out the torture? Who's the worst?
I think that they're equally as bad.
Okay.
I really think the only reason why Hitler never actively participated was because he was a germaphobe.
Okay, guys, there's another, you know.
I think that if he wasn't afraid of that, he would have been getting down dirty with them.
There's another topic that we like to talk about today, you know, and we are so glad that Hitler is dead and his legacy is what it is right now. So there's one topic I want to talk to you guys about. You know, you mentioned Cuomo with the you know, and then we brought earlier today we talked about Nancy Pelosi, but I am very concerned, very concerned about our friend and running Democrat for president, Joe Biden. I think that this guy is losing the career. He's losing the war on being the president. You know, I really think that this guy is about to lose it. You know. I have a recording here that it just happened a couple of days ago. I mean, you know that mainly Biden is being doing appearances on front of a camera, no audience, teleprompter, and that was before he went into the basement of the what they call it, the basement of the house. Since then, he has done a couple of appearances, where he did not look so good. Now he just went to his home, and he did one appearance, and I want to play the video for the audio for you guys. Let me see if I can show it right here. So we have the audio. I want you guys to take a look at it and tell me how this guy is looking to you guys, because to me, I don't know, something is wrong, you know, and I'm gonna tell you why.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it, more lives this year than any other year for the past 100 years.
Okay, so let me bring back the slide with us right here. I mean, this guy. Let me put my point, and then I'll let you guys, you know, battle it out there. You know, tell me why you guys think it's different. I mean, this guy is 77 years old. You know, this is not the same guy who was running around the Capitol Hills hallways with Barack Obama. You know, our president. I mean, this is a guy that is speaking incoherent. I mean, incoherent. I mean, this guy is. I mean, I feel sorry for him. You know, this guy has one foot, like I said before, one foot on the campaign and the other one on the grave. You know, we should be giving this guy some easy times, relaxed times. He's been in politics for over 50 years, and we know that he got Kamala Harris with him. That, you know, Lisa know what she's gonna do. You know, they're gonna sleep with the red pill or the blue pill. You know, just gonna be like quack quack. I'm telling you. And the problem with this,
she knows all about slipping elderly men the blue pill.
I mean, he just, it's just. I mean, I'm serious. You know,
so
listen.
Further ado,
listen. Just listen to it.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it, more lives this year than any other year for the past 100 years.
So this is done in Pittsburgh, you know. This is home for him, you know. So I'm pretty sure that this guy just went from his home in Pittsburgh to probably down the street, you know, 15 minutes, and then he stood up to do a speech. And I mean, he doesn't look presidential, you know. He looks like he's about to lose it. He's about to, like, you know, call it, you know, like get him in life support, you know. Somebody help the man out. But that's my point, and I'm going to open the floor for you guys to tell me what is your take based on that clip.
Yeah, I just think that he's an old man past his prime. Not everybody ages the same. He just didn't age well. I mean, I'll probably have Alzheimer's. My grandfather died from Alzheimer's, so I'm pretty sure I'll probably have it. It is what it is.
I think you guys are full of you guys are full of it. Hey, I'm looking at it like this. All right, I got what you're saying. Alzheimer's, he might have Alzheimer's. That might be a real thing. He could be one, firing from the hip, right? Meaning the speech was fumbled up and he was just like, man, look, here you go. Here's the numbers. Okay. Two, I've watched, this is part of social engineering. There is a way that people can slow a video down, speed it up to make it look like someone's intoxicated. I have the video. Actually,
I have this video right here, and it's not being altered.
And I will show it, and maybe on Friday we can talk about how people. It's not a TED Talk video, but it's a video, and they literally show how they've manipulated media to show someone's incompetent or slow. They did it to Nancy Pelosi. They showed the real video and they showed the slowed down video.
Yeah, but we're talking about this particular video, Diesel. And I don't think this particular video is being slowed down. We have the multiple videos of the same source. So that's the way he talks.
So once again, there's fact finders that go through the video to make sure the video is vetted and it's the right video. I'm not saying that this isn't the right video, but what I'm saying is he could have been firing from the hip. And even if he does have an issue,
but at his age, is it
possible?
Is it real hip or is it a hip he bought?
Nah. Hey, can I get a want? That's what I'm saying. I don't want you guys to die on the horse and keep saying this guy, wishing death on this man. Because Nancy Pelosi is, how much you say she is? How old is she?
She's 77 into 177.
Wait, saying that his VP is going to, 86 him does not mean that we're wishing that to happen. Like, I don't wish death upon anybody. I'm just, my opinion of Kamala is that I would not put that past her. I actually, if he won, I would actually probably pray for Biden every day.
Hey, Heavy Water is calling Kamala the Trojan horse. Mm-hmm. This is big,
Yeah.
I think.
You guys afraid that Biden might win?
I know Biden was.
No, I know for a fact he will not win.
You know he's going to win?
He's not going to win.
The fix is in. He's going to win.
He's not going to win.
No. Is that what you said, Rick?
No, he's not going to win.
So why are we worrying about it? If you're not a little bit worried if he's going to win, this is like the fourth time you said something about him and his age.
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I have zero worries about Biden winning. But I also live in a democracy. We live in a beautiful country where things can happen. And maybe what I want for this country. We live in a republic. I'm sorry, in a republic. Thank you. Maybe what I want for this country is maybe what I think is best for the country. Maybe the majority of the people don't think is the best for the country. So if he happens to win, then we're gonna end up with this. We're gonna end up with some real juicy shows right here. I'm telling you, we're gonna jump to 1 million subscribers in no time.
Out of your hearts of hearts, what is the percentage that Biden might win?
No, I think that the votes are gonna be overwhelmingly. I think Trump will both win, popular vote and the electoral college, 100%.
I asked, what's your percentage out of 100?
I think that Trump.
What's the percentage right now?
Right now, based on what I see in America, I say 85% is what I think Trump will win.
Ooh, 85.
85%. How do you feel about the right now with
I'm
elections?
going to say, since the NBA, right, most of the pro sports are attacking Trump. Although I did see that message where you say followers is like 22 million for Trump and Biden was like 2 million or whatever.
Correct.
Based off of how the political sense is and the the Democrat plantation thing hasn't really rolled. Like people haven't really taken it and opened their eyes. They still see it as people being coons, like black people. I really think Biden is about a 60, I think it's a 60-40 to Biden, especially with the VP being a female in this type of era that we're in, and she being of color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're looking at Trump and they're looking at Pence, right? Pence ain't doing what he doing. Pence looked like he just a yes man. I remember I saw one.
No man, Pence is the man, Pence was the man in charge of the second opportunity act. You know, helping how you call it, not criminals, ex people that went to jail to have a second chance at work. I think that people are doing. I think they're doing a great job
for the society. I'm saying that's what he's coming off as. That's what. Hey, my ears be to the streets. It don't be to the moon. Where Lisa
your ears also told you that Beyonce didn't get a house because she was black. So stay off the streets.
Hey, hold up, dog. Hold up, dog. Hold up. Hey, hold up. She didn't.
So stay off the streets.
Black lives matter, bro. Black lives matter.
Look, I'm telling you right now that Pence is not a yes man. And I guarantee that a lot of things that are more conservative that a liberal Donald Trump does is probably because of Pence. Pence is a principled person. If he thought Trump was out of pocket, I guarantee he would probably resign. No, he's a very principled individual. Okay. Oh, absolutely. So I think a lot of things that Trump does is because of Pence.
Okay, so Pence is doing this is what you're telling me? Or are you telling me Pence is his
influence,
ear?
his influence.
Ear? Okay.
That is his influencer because Trump literally did, you know, I wouldn't say a 180, maybe like a 145, a 145 when he started running, or not just when he started running, but when he picked Pence as his VP. And he's a very principled person. I think that he would just say deuces if it went against anything he believed in. I like with his morals, his convictions. I mean, he's an older gentleman too. He's set in his ways. He doesn't. Pence is not a yes man, and I think that Biden has a 100% chance of winning, not because I'm voting for him, but because it is already rigged. The legitimate vote will be Trump wins, but what will be the certified vote or whatever court decision is made is Biden wins.
So you're still thinking that Biden will win based on the votes by mail? That's what we're.
Yep. Or however else, it could be a number of things. However they want to rig it, it's going to be rigged.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I saw the same thing happening when Hillary Clinton was running for president against Trump, and then she was winning until she stood up on that platform and Trump said these words. She said that she don't know what will happen if somebody like Trump will be a president, and Trump say, and you will be in jail. That was the point that made, to my belief, Trump win the election. And I'm waiting for Trump to be on a debate on September against Joe Biden, because I don't think that he will be able to stand next to a powerful, strong individual like our president. I think they're in two different places, and then there's something else that is happening now, that Biden is being publicly denouncing the riots, so all these people who are out there rioting and then doing all these kind of things are switching their beliefs. It's like, is Biden for us or is Biden no longer for us, and they start looking into politics now.
No, I think people are realistically saying, because the majority of people who are rioting looting are trying to get free shit. So we're not talking about the peaceful protesters. He's talking about the people that
Have you seen any peaceful protests in the last 90 days?
Okay, but
because I haven't seen one.
From a rational thinking person, I am definitely going to tell. I'm not going to, as a running president, I'm not going to say, hey guys, keep looting and shooting. I'm not going to tell you to do that. I'm going to say, stop. We need order. And that is showing, right? That is showing America that he is willing to take a stand and do the right thing and say the right thing. So I doubt what you're saying, that because he's saying stop the looting, people are going to say, oh, he's not down with us, because he's not in the streets looting, but with you. I could be on this chat right now and I'm telling people stop looting. That doesn't mean I'm not for the cause of protesting.
And what do you think is the cause? What is the cause for protesting right now?
Right now, everyone is just trying. Hey, if anything pops off, they trying to go up there and loot a Louis Vuitton store, which I literally, this is despicable. Okay, there's other ways, and people are starting to get smart. But it's too slow. Go protest. I saw a video. The guy was like, "Hey, man, why aren't you protesting at the police office, not at this Dolce & Gabbana store?"
Correct.
Why are you robbing the goat? I think you had the video up. I was just like, yeah. Why are you ripping down people? Because people just want to see shit burn. They want to be opportunists. They want to get this shit. You got people that don't have. You got people who's been locked down for months, don't have no job, didn't have no job. This is a come up for them. They're going to get big screen TV, shoes, whatever. And this is what they think the come up is. But they're going to end up paying in the long run, because guess what? All the destruction you just did, you're going to have to pay for it. But nobody's seeing it. And these are the younger generation.
Correct.
The generation Lisa was telling us about.
And Ricky, I understand what you're saying. Like, if it was a legitimate election, I would agree with you that Trump will win by a landslide, but I don't get the sense or the feeling that it's going to be a legitimate election.
That is a sad day, when we, as Americans, we can foresee this. But anyway, guys, I think that how you guys feel? You guys feeling good for today?
Mm-hmm.
Any final thoughts, guys, out there?
Hey, final thoughts for me. I just got done watching another podcast. I'm not going to pick it up here, but the moral of the story is self-love. You have to have self-love. You guys love yourselves, and that's where we start.
Hey, Lisa. I'm sorry. No, today's your show. My final thoughts are this. And I was thinking about it today on the way from work. Okay, it's not about related to the show, but it's about thinking big. Okay, and then I think I have talked to you guys before about you guys, exceeding life, about showing any type of progress or showing any type of motivation in your life. Okay, there's a lot of people out there who are not motivated right now to move forward in life. Okay, people can get down sometimes, and when I mean down, I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about emotionally. They get down, they get depressed. There's nothing better to do than just getting outside of your home, talking to friends. Don't stay in your bubble, in your bed, just sleeping. Make sure that you are active in any kind of way. Exercise and then come to the show. Talk to us. If nobody believes in you, remember this: we believe in you, all three. Okay, that's my final thought for today.
My final thought is thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you everybody who participated in the chat. And if you are new here, please subscribe. What did my niece tell me to say? She said, hit that bell.
Hell yeah.
That means. So if you're new, hit that bell. And if you are a returning viewer, please make sure that you share with everybody.
Hey, thank you so much, guys. We're gonna leave with a different type of song today. We're getting a song from Media Bayer. I emailed those guys earlier today. They replied back to us and they say, yes, we can play this song. So, guys, see you guys later. Have a good